Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim and welcome to my channel. Take a minute and subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos. Now today I want to talk to you about fish death. There are often unexplained fish deaths that we deal with. And then there are clearly the ones we know exactly what happened, but we didn't move fast enough. And this is what I want to share with you today. So please stay tuned. We have all experienced fish death at some point in our journey. Sometimes we'll find a dead fish in the tank. A seemingly healthy fish turns up dead. It's a mystery we're left with. No rhyme or reason for it. Often we rack our brains trying to figure out what happened. It's hard to accept at face value. It's not uncommon and it's not our fault. It happens to all of us. That's the only takeaway. Stress is the #1 killer of fish. Fish that experience rough handling or not acclimating your fish long enough can lead to stress. Your aquarium not being set up properly for the fish or being too small for the fish you've chosen both cause stress. Mixing incompatible fish species is another killer because of stress. These are all avoidable deaths. Being stressed will weaken the immune system and allow sickness, disease, and even parasites to get a hold of your fish and kill them. Fish with a fit immune system, healthy scales, and a good intact slime coat are much harder to kill. A common fish killer is overfeeding. This can affect our fish in two ways. Fish can overeat to the point of sickness, and if they don't eat all the food you give them, it will become toxic in their aquarium, killing them that way. That brings us to the next killer. Poor maintenance practices. Water changes not being done on time or big enough, not using a dechlorinator when replenishing the water, cleaning the aquarium too well and killing off necessary bacteria, parameters fluctuating, rapid temperature changes. These are also avoidable if you are diligent and knowing what your fish need and how to care for them properly. You should not have these issues. Homework and more homework. And finally, we have fish death due to aggression. Fish all have some level of aggression. It could be fin nipping. It could be territorial fights. It could be just a mean fish. It could be brought on by spawning. There are many times when you think all is well and bam, you find a mangled fish. Well, that's what happened to my second large Oscar. This is my 75-gallon monster fish tank, a first for me. I am really enjoying these big guys. They are different from any of the other fish I keep. Their size is awesome and they're all still growing. They swim fast and splash my floor all the time. I do have to look into getting better lids. They are very smart and are all different in character. They recognize me and connect me with food, which makes me feel loved, even if I know the reason they greet me. They're very aware of what's going on outside of their tank. I find that very cool. Sometimes it looks like they're watching CNN with me. They also have a friend in Murphy, my border collie. He plays with them and they tease him right back. So here I had two large male Oscars, a smaller female Oscar and a large Jack Dempsey. Well, as you can see, they were seeming to get along really well. I have other videos that show them swimming together and having no issues. Then yesterday I got up and bam, one of my large Oscars was pretty much stripped of his scales. He was sticking to the top right corner, hiding. I did a water change and removed him. I was hoping he would make a comeback. I have seen worse injuries that have made a complete recovery. This time, I'm afraid it was too late. And it wasn't the injuries that he sustained that killed him. It was the stress the poor guy was under. It's a hard loss, and I feel very sad to have lost him. Having lost that Oscar, the tank seems much more peaceful now that it's down to 3. The little female, she takes turns sharing her time with the boys. It's a little odd, but I see her spending time with Elvis just as often as she spends time with the other Oscar. I am watching this aquarium closely, and I think Elvis is being the bully. I wouldn't have expected that because he's been so amicable with other fish he's been with. As fish keepers, we have a commitment to providing everything our fish require. They are at our mercy and need us to be diligent in their care. It's vital that we learn what we need to know about any fish we decide to home. There's usually a lesson in losing a fish. I feel as long as we are learning from the experiences we have, then in this hobby we will be successful. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I wish you a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.